Okay, so here we have that in 2012, fans of the Arizona Diamondbacks home games, so the baseball team, would win 3 free tacos from Taco Bell if the Diamondbacks scored 6 or more runs. In the 2012 season, the Diamondbacks won 41 of their 81 home games and gave away free tacos in 30 of their 81 home games. In 26 of the games, the Diamondbacks won and gave away free tacos. Choose the Diamondbacks home game at random. So part A, we have to make a Venn diagram to model this chance process. And in part B, we're going to find the probability that the Diamondbacks lost and did not give away free tacos. And in part C, we're going to find the probability that the Diamondbacks won the game or that fans got free tacos. Okay, so the good thing about this problem is that by doing part A, you can easily answer parts B and C. The bad part is that usually students tend to have some difficulty with making Venn diagrams, at least in my experience. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go about this problem by first making a two-way table, and then from there I'm going to show you how to basically transform that two-way table into a Venn diagram. I find that it's usually easier for students to understand because it makes more sense and it's more like, it's more easy to figure out where the numbers go, and it only just takes a little longer. But again, the point is to understand this, so let's go about this in that way. So when you're dealing with find the probability, events, and the probability of this happening and this happening or this happening or this happening. First, just write out what events you're dealing with. So we have that we're dealing with the event that they got free tacos or the Diamondbacks won. So we have like that they won, and the other event is they got free tacos. Now, what's my point? Is that look at these in terms of their opposites, because theoretically the whole world can be broken into 2 events. Either the Diamondbacks won or they didn't win. We don't care exactly if they won by 10 points or lost by 10 points or tied. We just think of this as that they won or they didn't win. There are things I'm going to show you how you can apply this. Now we look at free tacos. So either fans got free tacos or they didn't get free tacos. That's all that could have happened in the universe. Either you got free tacos or you didn't. You don't care about the details. Either you got free tacos or you didn't. Now, the reason I like to have students, interpret these problems in this way is because when you make a two-way table, so let's go ahead and make a two-way table, columns and rows. Across the top for the columns, we're going to have one event and the event not happening. So for example, across here, we're going to have that they won or that they didn't win. And then the last column will obviously be for the total. Here's one event. They won or they didn't win. Now we look at the other event. They either got free tacos or they didn't get free tacos. Didn't free tacos or no free tacos. And we do the totals again. Okay, now from here, you now fill in the blanks with the proper number. And I usually advise to start with the totals, because those are usually easier to figure out. So remember, the bottom right represents the total, everything, total number of events that happen in it. So what we're dealing with is that it says, 81 home games that we have. So the total is 81. Let's read this, a little more carefully. It says that in the 2012 season, the Diamondbacks won 41 of their 81 home games. So let's look at the win column, and the total number of wins is 41. So we put that here. Now here it says, let's look at the next one. It says they won 41 of their 81 home games, and then they gave away free tacos in 30 of their 81 games. So now we look at the total of free tacos. It says that the total number of games they gave free tacos was 30. So we put that 30 there. And then this last thing, it says, it's 26. It says in 26 of the games, the Diamondbacks won and they gave away free tacos. They won and gave away free tacos. I like that. So we want to see which of these boxes correspond to winning and getting free tacos. And that'll be the intersection of them. That'll be right here. They won and they got free tacos. So those are the 4 numbers they give you. And just basically using simple addition, you can figure out the rest. You know, 41 plus 1 gives you 81. So 40 would be here. 30 plus 51 gives you 81. 26 plus 1 gives you 41. 15 would be there. 26 plus 4 gives you 30. And 4 plus 36 is 40. And double check that it works both ways. So 15 plus 36 is 51. And so it all works out. So now you have all your values. Now, let's go back to the it wants you to make a Venn diagram, so let's get back to that. So what I like to do with this is we use the Venn diagram to represent these 4 events. So these 4 events are going to be all the possible like regions in a Venn diagram. So let me draw what I mean. So let's make a Venn diagram. You know, draw our sample space first. You know, a rectangle represents the set of all possibilities. And as long as both events can occur together, which they can, then you're going to make 2 circles or 2 ovals that intersect. If they couldn't occur together, the ovals are not going to intersect. But since they can, we make them intersect. So what do I mean by 4 regions? Like why 4? So like what you have is you have one region here in the middle. Let me just put like 1 there. You have another region here. This part here. You got another region here. And you got the region 4, all on the outside. Color coded, so looks a little better. So like the red region you got there, blue region, green region, and you have the white region, which is outside of all those, but inside the rectangle. So now you figure out where each of these 4 numbers go. So the 26 is the easiest to start with because that represents where they both intersect, where they won and they got free tacos. Now, it doesn't really matter which one you want to label the win or the free tacos. Let's just put this entire oval represents winning. This big oval represents getting free tacos. So winning and getting free tacos would be this part here, and you would put that 26 there. Now we look like this 4. Let's say where this 4 would go. So that is going to be where they got free tacos and didn't win. So we're still inside the free tacos because we still got free tacos, but we didn't win. So it'd be this green region. Now this 15 is where they won but didn't get free tacos. So they're in the win, but not free tacos. So 15 would be there. And then 36 would be on the outside because 36 means they didn't win and didn't get free tacos. It'll be on the outside of that. And if you add these numbers, they're going to add to 81. So 40, 40, 66, 81. And there you go. There's your Venn diagram. Now let's answer these problems. Part B. What's the probability that Diamondbacks lost and did not give away free tacos? They lost and they didn't get free tacos. So they didn't win. They didn't win and did not get free tacos. So it's basically neither. Like, so it'd be like this 36 or this 36 here. 36. Outside of winning and outside of free tacos, it would be 36 out of 81. Let me actually write down what in symbols. That would be the probability of losing. Let's say like let's put this as a W. Let's put that as an L. Free and like an N. Free, not free, winning, losing. So we're saying the probability that they didn't win, the probability that they lost, the probability of L, and not give away free tacos, and N. You want to represent like that? Doesn't say you have to, but just if you want. And then part C, what's the probability that Diamondbacks won the game or the fans got free tacos? Probability that they won, the probability of W, or if we use this union, or got free tacos, the probability of W or F. So then basically you got this, and this. Because here they won. I mean here these two that they got free tacos, these two that they won, but don't double count. So we just add the 26, the 4, and the 15. So that'll be equal to 26 plus 4, 15, all out of 81. So then now it's simply be 45. There you go. That's all there is to it.